Well, folks, we're here with Tom Elders from Seagate Roofing
and Foundation
Yes,
Services.
sir. I got to tell you, Tom, we've been talking, you and your son Scott talking about getting you involved, but it's now at a point where we've had emails where they want to see what they can do to help their basements, because it's unreal.
Yeah, especially the last 1 to 2 weeks, the weather's been incredible in terms of the amount of moisture in the ground, and it's moving a lot of foundations, causing a lot of them to get wet. Well, I know our phones are kind of ringing off the hook right now.
It makes it weird, because as crazy as the weather has been and everybody's having these problems, you can't get some of your equipment in because of the moisture problems getting the excavation part, and it makes it kind of tough, doesn't it?
Yeah, some of the sites, depends on the job site itself. Like this one isn't too bad because we've got a driveway and we've got grass, but some of them where you don't have the height that this has. Right. And the things in place, it gets real tough. The mud just basically keeps us off some of the jobs.
Well, this is actually a unique job that you're doing here, and we're actually going to be able to show 2 different processes here. You've actually had one wall that's completely gone.
Yeah. One side of the house we're actually just waterproofing, an exterior waterproofing project. The other side of the house was actually a wall straightening job, and then we found out that there was no footer under the wall and we couldn't go any farther. We had to replace the wall. And
a lot of that's happening, especially in the older homes and when you get this kind of weather too.
Yeah, this weather, the ground's absorbed about as much moisture as it can, and as it absorbs that moisture, it expands and it pushes on the walls and causes water to come in, causes walls to move. This is a pretty good time to find out if you've got any problems.
Well, we're going to go back now and get a little messy and see what they're doing and putting this wall back together. Well, Tom, like we were saying, this is actually 2 different separate jobs for you here, and this is where when all else fails, just put a new wall in, huh?
Yeah, this one we really had no option because of the fact that there was no footer under this wall to begin with, and once the pressure of the house came off of the wall, it just started to move so much that there was no way to keep it in place. So at that point, we made the decision that it was time to replace it, which meant removing all of the debris, the excess wall, pouring new footers, which we've done, and now we're laying the new wall in.
Tom, with their wall was pretty good.
It was better. It was a lot better than the other side, and it's an economic thing where this wall is structurally sound. It is moved a little bit, but it's not in real bad shape. But it was, as long as we can prevent it from getting any wetter than it was, and eliminate the water now, it should be fine. Unreal. We backfill within 18 inches of the surface.
Well, this is one of them jobs, I'll tell you. Well, Tom, this job, kind of give us a little bit of a timeline of what people will be expecting if they got to have something like this done.
Okay, we'll start on the other side with the waterproofing side. That's a single wall like that's about a 2-day process. Dig it up, haul out the dirt, repair any cracks, coat it, put the insulation board on, backfill. It's about 2 days. A job like this where we get in, where we have to support the house, replace the wall, we're probably 5 days to 6 days, because there's a process of pouring footers, letting it set up,
sure,
getting the wall in, then again we have to go back and coat this wall, put our drain tile in, put our foam board up, and then backfill. So this is a little longer process, about 5 to 6 days in a job like this.
And people, you don't have to have all 4 of your sides done. Some people just have to only have one side done.
I would say the majority of the work we do is 1 or 2 walls.
Oh, okay.
Once in a while we'll get into a whole house, but as a rule it's a problem. Sometimes it's a driveway side that's caused it. Sometimes it's a grading problem that's lasted for years. It's gone over, and so it's there's a variety of things that cause it.
Well, we're going to be showing a little bit more about this, and you've got some other jobs that are going to be coming up. We're going to be showing that too. Not to mention maybe some roofing jobs.
Yes, we have plenty of roofing jobs going on.
Okay, Tom, thank you very much.